A look there inside Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Throw to the right flat, it is caught, and it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. And here's Bijan. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Play action. It's Penix. The man left side, that's Zacchaeus. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Penix on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's another.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. This one is caught right side by Zacchaeus. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12. and a first down.
First and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And the lefty Penix on first down. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On second down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
To throw again, it's Penix. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Commanders, nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. He'll get this out wide. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
We managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. The man in motion is Burks. They'll go play action here. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
At the 32-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun. This is White. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third down and 3. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jacory Krosky-Merritt. Touchdown, Washington.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. You're going to go play action with Penix. To the right, that's Penix. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 6. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he is going to have that Falcons first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but In my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's complete. He's got it to London. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
To the pylons, he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The motion man here is McClure. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Crazy. Catch made there by Burks. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete with McCaffrey, the intended receiver. It's second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He takes off. Oh, yeah. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Going for it all. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Forced out left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Devin Tompkins goes back to return it. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now a timeout. That's their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Goodson. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 15. And the Falcon first down.
This is our last chance.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Commanders' 49-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Falcon. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Commanders 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with White. He'll push forward for about a yard. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The man in motion is Burks. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got room past the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Daniels now on 1st down. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The motion man here is McLaurin. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Now Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll step up and run this. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll run again. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Throwing now, Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And now third and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down by Will Harris. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Quick slant into the hands of Zacchaeus. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard at the 9-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. On play action, Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Now it is 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game. 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. We're going to go play action with Penix. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Next the score, Falcons 28, Commanders 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniel. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll step up and run. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
It's a gain of 11.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Shotgun snap and a give to White. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Falcons' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Commander's first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
At the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Headed left, right, and he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. On the return is Goodson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
This crowd into it now. as we get to third down. From the gun, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Catch made there by Burks. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll drop to throw. Swing this one out to White. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
He'll find his running back, White.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 21
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. To the air again is Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McClure. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 23-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Throwing again. Daniels moving to his left. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in, and they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.